We're talking $20 million of a $43 million package, which is basically set aside to help fund the aged care sector for their staff at the moment. They're short-staffed. This money is supposed to help them. It's part of a much broader package of $101 million. The big question here is, if these facilities are short-staffed and need the extra assistance, why isn't this money being spent, which dates back to March? Why is there still money in the can? The sector already receives around $13 billion. So another argument here is that it's just a drop in the ocean. It's not nearly enough to support them. Now, the Minister, Richard Colbeck, says this money will end up reimbursing these facilities. We can bring you up a graphic and give the viewers a better idea of exactly what's happening in aged care, especially in Victoria. We know we were told yesterday that 22 of the 25 deaths were linked to aged care. We know a further almost 2,000 active cases in the state are linked to aged care homes. 8 Victorian facilities have clusters of over 100 cases. And we know that more than 1,000 healthcare workers have already tested positive. Pete?
And Jono, we read this morning that the Prime Minister is trying to resolve the problem of border restrictions for regional communities.
Yeah, Peter, this is a huge issue for regional towns. So much of the focus right now is on Melbourne, the lockdowns happening in cities, but the regional communities where there's very few cases are really being pummeled at the moment. The Prime Minister, we understand in the Sydney Morning Herald, says that he's written or is writing to his Cabinet colleagues for National Cabinet, which meets every second Friday, so this coming Friday, to finally come up with a solution here. This is really affecting healthcare workers, schools. You think about the New South Wales-Queensland border, there's a problem there with healthcare staff. If they go over the New South Wales border, they have to quarantine for 14 days if they go back. So there needs to be an urgent solution for these communities. We hope that they can come up with one on Friday.